From playful pups to cuddly kittens, Loyal Life Super Premium Pet Food makes it easy to choose the product that's just right for your pet's life stage. Every pet has their own special nutritional needs, and we've got the super premium option your family's best friend deserves.
Your relationship is built on trust. Your buddy is with you for work and play from sunup to sundown. And you can trust Nutrena True to deliver nutrient-packed formulas for active dogs like yours. Each bite is TruMune powered for immunity and mobility support, and with support for digestion plus joint, skin, and coat health, trust that they're always protected from the inside out. Find high-quality, hardworking nutrition near you at NutrenaWorld.com/NutrenaTrue. Nutrena, what's inside counts.
Hi, I'm Gavin Carr, the President of the National Stock Dog Association in Australia.
At the NSDA, we believe in the future of our industry depends on developing the next generation. We have launched the Herding of the Future Scholarship, therefore giving a young handler the opportunity to travel to the United States in June 2027. This program will build skills, confidence, leadership and global connections within the working dog and livestock community. Working dogs have always been the heart of the livestock industry, and their future depends on the people within it. We are seeking support from individuals, businesses, organisations who share this vision. Your support can help create a life-changing opportunity for the next generation. Together, we can invest in the future of working dogs, livestock management, and the next generation of stock handlers. If you'd like to be part of this exciting journey, contact us via Messenger or visit our website. Let's build tomorrow's leaders today.
Welcome to Afton, Wyoming, where every season brings something worth seeing. In summer, take a short hike to the world's largest intermittent spring, the same spring that feeds the town's drinking water. Whether you're hiking, fishing, or riding ATVs, the trails are open and waiting. In town, stop by local shops and museums, tee off at the golf course, or grab a bite with the family after a day outside. Summer's full of events like the Mountain State Stock Dog Nationals, and Afton knows how to host. In fall, the valley lights up with color. Walk the trail to the Star, fish in our waters, or head out with a local outfitter for a day of hunting. And when winter hits, it shows up in full. We've got groomed ski trails, snowmobiling routes, and fresh powder in every direction. Skate at Starview Park or just explore the quiet that snow brings. Afton doesn't change with the seasons. It just shows a different side of itself, and everyone's worth seeing. Plan your year-round adventures at visitaftonwyoming.com.
Country Vet Naturals dog food is crafted for hard-working dogs. Packed with high-quality protein, essential vitamins and minerals, it's designed to fuel their energy and endurance. No fillers, no artificial additives, just pure natural nutrition for your loyal partner. Our formulas support your dog's digestive health, ensuring they can thrive at their best with comfort and ease. Country Vet Naturals gives your dog the strength and stamina to perform their best. Because when the job's tough, they deserve the best. Power your dog's performance with Country Vet Naturals.
Your dogs deserve the best, so give them the best with our stock of Nutrena Loyall Life pet food. In every bag, there's wholesome nutrition that's free of corn, wheat, and soy, added digestive support with prebiotics and probiotics, and special ingredients to optimize your pup's immune strength, mobility, and overall health. Get the best for your dogs with Nutrena Loyall Life pet food.
Making sure your pets get the nutrition they need to live long, happy lives? That's what we do best. With our special blends of quality ingredients, you can count on us for the pets counting on you. After all, being the best pet parent ever is what you do best.
Thank you, Charlie. Thanks, Rocky. Thanks, Cooper. You too, Toby and Jody and Daisy and Sadie and Gracie. Your loyalty means everything to us, which is why we perfected the recipes behind our food and included special support for mobility and immunity. Find premium nutrition near you at NutrenaWorld.com/LoyalLife. Nutrena, what's inside counts.
From playful pups to cuddly kittens, Loyall Life Super Premium Pet Food makes it easy to choose the product that's just right for your pet's life stage. Every pet has their own special nutritional needs, and we've got the super premium option your family's best friend deserves.
Your relationship is built on trust. Your buddy is with you for work and play from sunup to sundown. And you can trust Nutrena True to deliver nutrient-packed formulas for active dogs like yours. Each bite is TrueMune powered for immunity and mobility support, and with support for digestion plus joint, skin, and coat health, trust that they're always protected from the inside out. Find high-quality, hardworking nutrition near you at NutrenaWorld.com/NutrenaTrue. Nutrena, what's inside counts.
Hi, I'm Gavin Carr, the President of the National Stock Dog Association in Australia.
At the NSDA, we believe in the future of our industry depends on developing the next generation. We have launched the Herding of the Future Scholarship, therefore giving a young handler the opportunity to travel to the United States in June 2027. This program will build skills, confidence, leadership and global connections within the working dog and livestock community. Working dogs have always been the heart of the livestock industry and their future depends on the people within it. We are seeking support from individuals, businesses, organisations who share this vision. Your support can help create a life-changing opportunity for the next generation. Together, we can invest in the future of working dogs, livestock management, and the next generation of stock handlers. If you'd like to be part of this exciting journey, contact us via Messenger or visit our website. Let's build tomorrow's leaders today.
Welcome to Afton, Wyoming, where every season brings something worth seeing. In summer, take a short hike to the world's largest intermittent spring, the same spring that feeds the town's drinking water. Whether you're hiking, fishing, or riding ATVs, the trails are open and waiting. In town, stop by local shops and museums, tee off at the golf course, or grab a bite with a family after a day outside. Summer's full of events like the Mountain States Stock Dog Nationals, and Afton knows how to host. In fall, the valley lights up with color. Walk the trail to the Star, fish in our waters, or head out with a local outfitter for a day of hunting. And when winter hits, it shows up in full. We've got groomed ski trails, snowmobiling routes, and fresh powder in every direction. Skate at Starview Park or just explore the quiet that snow brings. Afton doesn't change with the seasons. It just shows a different side of itself, and everyone's worth seeing. Plan your year-round adventures at visitaftonwyoming.com.
Country Vet Naturals dog food is crafted for hard-working dogs, packed with high-quality protein, essential vitamins and minerals. It's designed to fuel their energy and endurance. No fillers, no artificial additives, just pure natural nutrition for your loyal partner. Our formulas support your dog's digestive health, ensuring they can thrive at their best with comfort and ease. Country Vet Naturals gives your dog the strength and stamina to perform their best. Because when the job's tough, they deserve the best. Power your dog's performance with Country Vet Naturals.
Hello, testing. Testing, that's it right there. All right, we're fixing to start the OlTimer Horseback class, 60 years old or older to get in it, I think is the age limit. This is Carol Gerking and MSSR Zuki. I think this is actually Jenny's dog. All right, we're off and running here. All right, got them through the fetch. We're trying to get them in 2, come in the middle of the arena side there, and wrap them around, come out, come to 3, down and down on the corner to 4. In the pen, there's 3 gates up there, and by horseback, they're going to have to sort these cattle, opening the gate, closing the gate, using the horse to do so. All right, got them out. We got to get them moving. Okay, got them moving out toward 3. Cattle are slow and methodical here. They all shouldered up. This is our first run of 24, I think, in the OlTimer Horseback. You know, we're missing one this year. Friend of ours, Mike Bartlett, passed away this past year. He was always in the horseback, and I met Mike several years ago and got to be friends with him, and it was an honor to be his friend, and we sure liked visiting with him and coming out here, and I'd get to see him a couple of times a year at different places, but it was great knowing Mike, and we're sure missing him this year. He was always in the horseback riding his mule, and just really miss him a lot. But it was great knowing him because you know, he'd call me about every Monday morning, and we'd talk a little bit about dogs and just general stuff, and so we missed that part of it. But Mike Bartlett, just thinking about him when we start this horseback class here. All right, she's going toward 4 after 3. Trying to help these cattle move. They must have been eating at the buffet over there. They're fat and full and moving kind of slow. She got him at the pen. Got him in. The dog's going to have to hold his backside. And she's going to have to open the gates and sort them. Now, if she could teach that dog to open the gates, she could hold the backside. But so far, I haven't seen anybody try that. Oh, they got the gates open. My bad. I didn't realize that. I missed the meeting. So it's a 1-2 sort, but the gates are open. Okay. All right. 412 on our first clean run, points 270. And this is 2 rounds of horseback. We had it the other day, so everybody's trying to make as good a run as they can here in the horseback. All right, this is J.R. Bailey with J.R. Rooster, Sandy Valley, Nevada. You know, if you're thinking this dog's missing a tail, you're correct. He is. but he's a hanging tree. JR's done a good job with his dogs. A little different breed here, and this association is welcome to all herding breeds. You got a dog that's broke, Australian Shepherd, Blue Heeler, hanging tree. If it's broke, you can handle cattle with it through a trial. Enter up. All right, coming around out of 2. Cattle kind of want to turn back toward the exhaust. Dog walks up. All right, through 3, cattle are looking pretty good here at the horseback class. Staying together, nice easy pace. Dogs working good. Around the corner at 4, 1 point, 2 pointed, and 3. This cattle's been good here. This group, they stayed together and stayed at a nice same pace. See if we can't get them put right on in the pen there. Just a little bit. Didn't get the dog flanked in quite in time. We're still good. Okay, 338. So it looks to me like, just by watching the first run and the second run, it's any split of 1-2. It can go out the middle hole or the corner hole here in any order, 1 or 2. And
right. So Steve, just tell us about where you get most people coming from.
Oh, laws. There's people here from all over the country right now, as far away as Connecticut, North Carolina, Florida, Georgia, California, Texas, Oklahoma, 3 different provinces in Canada are here this year. They qualify all year long with the trials that are going on all over in America and Canada to come here, and we bring the very best to here. But you guys, there's people that took 3 days to get here to come compete at the national finals.
For sure.
All right, next up is Elliott Roberts and Willow. Steve just announced that after this round of 24, we will have the top 2 back for a runoff for our champion and reserve champion. Had a little trouble getting the collar off that booger. Elliot's one of our commentators here, and been with MSSA a long time, and his wife makes braided leashes and lines for people around here, and I met her several years ago out here, and I wanted one of those, and she handed it to me, and I tried to pay her, and she wouldn't take it. She does it out of the goodness of her heart, and since then I've ordered. I usually take back a handful that I buy from her because I know her work and her efforts are appreciated, and we give those away back home at our trials and our fun days and stuff. All right, Elliot's smooth so far through 2. And the cattle are doing really good. They're moving at a nice, even pace. A little encouragement there from the dog. Good run so far of Elliot here, coming in up to the pen at 235. Right on in. Let's see what Elliot does here. Gonna let old Red walk right through. Yep, just like that, 310.
Next up is Ramona Messina and C.R. Tony.
All right, this is Ramona Messina and C.R. Tony. Comes to us from Templeton, California. Got one over here. Need to get grouped back together with the other two. Just having a little trouble here deciding which way to try to get these boogers in. They kind of not want to stay together as much as the other sets we've seen so far. All right, she's got them right together now. Let's see if we can swing this dog around here. All right, finally got them in. All right. Got them going out to 3. It's got a little different strategy. She's used her horse a little bit more than some of the others, but she's got them around 4. 3:19 on the clock. 3:25 to them. All right, they're walking in the pen. There's one out the middle. And 2 out the left. And time stops at 4:12. Full score for Ramona and Tony, Templeton, California, horseback class.
Okay, that was Ramona Messina and C.R. Tony. Full score 270 and a time of 4:12.
We got some visitors here from town sitting down here to our right. This is the city of Afton. Does a great job of welcoming us every year and putting up it's a great facility, plenty of arenas and stalls and vendors, and it's a really good atmosphere to be a part of at the dog trial. And really appreciate the city of Afton where they step out and provide for us here while we're here. Guy Johnson, Double J Cap, Ontario, Oregon. So we're going to try to, we got it right here, so yesterday, or day before yesterday, Guy Johnson and Cap was 327, was third in the round. Mike Thompson was fourth with 340. Guy Johnson comes back at fifth, so we'll kind of try to keep up with their times. What they got to do today to get in that top two for a runoff for champion and reserve champion. So the first day we had 7 teams, 7 handlers and dogs that had full scores. So we're keeping an eye on those guys right here. So far, we haven't had anybody run, I think. Yeah, Guy's the first competitor to run today that had a full score on the first day. So we're looking to see these guys. If they can get a full score, then none of the other guys will be able to compete. Capture them up. Guy took a little chance there, stepped over in front of him. He's going to have a smoker here. Guy Johnson with 205. 205. So that puts Guy's time at 5:32 on 2. 5:32 on 2.
J Cap with a full score of 270 and a time of 205.
Okay. All right, here comes Leonard Morrow. On your screen, you see Flying Fins Border College, Crowley Ranch, Oregon. One of our sponsors here. And we have many. And we're very proud of all of our sponsors. There are several that are sponsors here competing. Leonard Morrow and Gus, Winston, New Mexico. Morrow Construction. Come by. If you're listening at home, these dogs are talk commands. A lot of them are voice commands and whistle commands. Come by is clockwise, away to me, counterclockwise. A lot of people use lie down, there, stand, there, walk. There's a lot of commands. These dogs are taught and to make them precision in the movements that they make in order to put these cattle or narrow sheep through obstacles here throughout the week. All right, pretty smooth, Leonard, through 2, coming out of 2. I remember when Leonard first started and is a novice, and now he's participating in the fraternities and opens and horseback here. So he's come a long way in the last 3 or 4 years. It's a sport that you can be a life sport. There's no age limit on it. We got people here in 86, 87s, Irby, Chandler. I know one personally. that's that old, and there's some more, and I won't talk about the women's age, but as young, we got one of Steve's kids, little girl, and her name just slipped me. Sage, young competitor, and I don't know if she's the youngest this year or not, but she could be. I remember Sam, he's one of the youngest open handlers. Sam is, I don't know, 13, 14 maybe. But he's been competing here since he was big enough to walk out there and drag a dog with him. And he is one of my favorite whites, if not the favorite. And he's a good little kid. He had a little accident the night roping the dummy out here. His feet slipped out from under him and got a little ankle injury, but he's fine. And but he competes. And Carter Harris is a young kid. He's 15, I think. He started here in the youth program when he was about 12. And his family brings him here and carries him around to these dog trials, and he does good. I think he placed in a round this year, made the cut, I think, in the open. I'm not sure, that's unofficial. But so it's the sport for all ages. If you're interested, see a lot of these people and about dogs and how to get started. A lot of them will talk to you and try to help you. I know. We, 4M Stock Dogs back in Alabama, started Alabama Stock Dog Association several years ago, and we put on a big trial in November, the weekend before Thanksgiving every year. Come across the river, pay 100%. You get all your money back if you win. And we like it, and we enjoy doing it and training dogs. Our biggest thing is training dogs for the public to use on their farms and ranches, and we train our dogs to have fun. These dogs, they don't care about trying, they just care about working. So, but if you just need a dog to work, there's several guys, like I say, 4M Stock Dogs, Lincoln Rogers, Seminary, Mississippi. There's a lot of guys that'll help you out here in the West. There's a bunch of them. Steve and his family raise a bunch of dogs and train, and so you're interested, get a hold of some of these guys. $339 for Leonard Morrow and Gus. So Leonard, let me get back to my list. Leonard Morrow was one of them that finished with 421. He was $339. So he is 8 flat. All right, this is Alan Vortman and Clem from Granger, Washington, walking them through one. Let's see if Alan, he's coming out too. Is Alan was not one of the 270s from day one. Matter of fact, he had 180, so he's playing for round money. So he needs to push on up a little bit and try to move him through, because you know he's not going to make the cut. We've already had 3 full scores, so he's playing for day money, round money. So he can go ahead and push him on up. These top 7, they're trying to. Elliot Roberts was one of those a while ago that finished, but he didn't have a full score on the first day. Ramona Messina did not have one. So number 10, Mike Thompson, only had 180. So Mike's got 2 in here with Nip, and he didn't have a full score. Laurel Rogers and Angus, Cindy Cohen and June. Laurel Rogers and Huck. Laurel Rogers had 2, and the top 7. So those are your guys playing, you know, for keeps. It's, you know, we've already had 2, so basically we know who at least 2 are going to be in the top 2 for the runoff for champion and reserve champion. Pretty tough. I'm going to say that Guy Johnson with Cap's going to be in one of the top 2, because his time is 5:32 on 2 with the full score. All right, Allen's coming around 4. Nice smooth run. He's at 4 minutes. He's got a minute to get him in the pen and sort them. Easy. $20 seconds. Gonna be hard. Up next. Well, as I look at my run order, they are not in order. Because Allen was supposed to run before, because they're swapping horses over there and trading them out, so they're having to kind of do that to see who's got what. But let me look. May be running as they finished yesterday. We'll see if that's the case.
Alan's going to come back with his other dog, MISR Cat.
They're going to let Allen turn right around here and run his other dog while he's mounted up. And No, that's not the case either. We're not running in order. So I'll just have to let you know who's running in order based on who they tell me is coming in. From round one, we still know who was full scores. So this is Alan Vortman and Kat looking down the list. Had 165 points yesterday, so he can go ahead and push the envelope here. He's going to have to win the day money to get anything out of this horseback deal. Yep, yeah, he gets them through one. Pace is a little slow to win. Walking them right through two. Okay, this says number 17. I don't know if that's even right. We ain't run 17 yet. We ain't run 16 runs yet. On my book, on my book it's 16, so we're a little bit off. Nice even flow and run. Got him on the wrong end of the arena. A little technical difficulty keeping them headed in the right direction toward each obstacle. If he ever gets through 4, looks like they want to go in the pen. He's already at 4 minutes. Four and a half minutes. going to time out here after completing 3 obstacles here in the OlTimer's Horseback with Cat. We've had a busy day today. Futurity sheep, futurity cattle, open sheep finals, novice, round 2 was today. So we've had a busy day. Wyoming Traders.
That was nice work with L. Morphin and MSSA. Next up, we're going to have number 8, Cindy Coleman and MSSA June.
All right, this is Cindy Coleman in June. We'll go check out and see if she's in the top 7 with full scores here in a minute. Cindy Coleman in June. Oh yeah, she was 230 yesterday. She's at 211 right now and getting it done. And just like that, she's 239 today. $509. So, as it stands right now, looks like Guy and Cap and Cindy and June are in the top 2 for the runoff for the
This is Lowell Rogers.
championship, and this Lowell Rogers and Huck. 4:33. In order for him to get in there, he's going to have to be fast. Can't mess around. Lowell was 4:33 yesterday. It's gonna be hard. He's gotta be like a minute to get in there, and to win the day money, he's got to be 2:38. Pretty tough deal. He's got a better chance with Angus. They were 3:04 yesterday, so he'll run Angus here in a little bit. And they were 3:04. It's 5:32 is leading it, or second place, I mean. So 2:28. He's got to blister it, try to win the day money with Angus to get the money. Lowell's trying to move him on faster. Lowell is Lincoln's dad from Seminary, Mississippi. He's a veterinarian. His wife's a veterinarian. They've owned a business down there, and they've sold their business, and they kind of do some consultant work and AI breeding on dogs and frozen semen, that kind of stuff. And they still do some vet work too out of that clinic, but and time stops at 3:38 for Lowell and L.R. Huck. That's Lincoln Rogers Huck. 3:38 and 3:38. And it'd be 8:11 for Lowell and Huck.
This is Lisa Patterson and Gus. Up next will be Leonard Morrow and Lila.
Lisa Patterson and Gus, Go back to our top 7, see if she's in there. And nope. Lisa Patterson and Gus had 180 points yesterday. And timed out at 180, so she's got to push the envelope. Missed the entrance to 2 here, so we got to regroup and bring them back. Widen it out. A little more. Widen.
Well, this isn't me right now.
Huh?
This isn't me right now. This is him over there. We have 2 views going.
Tell him to widen it out. Yes. This is us now, right?
Yes.
Well, we're having a little trouble here with indecision what to do with these boogers. So it looks like we like 2 more out of the top 7 that had full scores. And those are the 2 guys that still have a chance because they had full scores, and then we already have 3 or 4 really with full scores, but those top 2 to come back and play for the champion and reserve champion today. She's going to time out here. All right, there she goes. Lisa Patterson and Gus O'Neill's California. And
Next up is Leonard, Morrow, and Lyle.
all right, Leonard, Morrow, and Lyle is up next. They had 180 points in 5 minutes yesterday, so he's playing for day money. You got to push him on, but he's not going to get in the top 2 or the average. He does have a full score with Gus. You know, they'll pay more than 2 holes. They pay the champion and the reserve champion. I think they pay 4 holes, but that's not sure. But anyway, right now Cindy Coleman's leading it. Guy Johnson's in second. Laurel Rogers, I think, is in third. All these scores are unofficial. I'm doing my own figuring up here. All right, got them in. Spin them around, bring them out. .215 coming up to the pin. Almost, not quite hardly. 309. Duh. Let's see. I do a little back figuring. 337. Move into the top two. It looks to me like, by my figuring, we got about 11 more to go here, and 2 of those are in the top 7 from the first day, so we'll see how this plays out. This is Kathy Roberts and Ash. Two in, one wrong, but it didn't go in there. She could bring it back around and put it in there with them. Same thing here. We got to leave them alone. Hopefully they'll stand right there. If she come over here and block this hole, and then maybe that dog bring them around. If it goes in there, she got to unload them, and now she does have to unload them because they're called what we call dirty. 2 entered clean, 1 entered wrong hole, which makes the pen dirty. This lady makes the hand braided leashes and stuff here while she's here at the Mountain States Finals. Elliot's wife, Kathy Roberts, Elliot Roberts. Oh man, that should have worked right there. Gotta bring them out. Super nice lady, Miss Roberts. Grand Bay, California. Granite Bay. Alright, she's timed out here with 45 points.
All right, good try, Kathy Roberts and Ash. Next up, we're going to have J.R. Bailey and Lazy J.R. Rex.
Here's J.R. Bailey back in the picture, coming in with his second dog. All right, this is J.R. Bailey, his second dog, Wreck. Wonder where he got that name. He's also a hanging tree, a Merle. A little strung out here. They'll be fine if they'll follow the leader. Kind of checks that leader up a little bit, send him away, turn the ball face cast nose, sends him come by. He's going to hold the right side, let the dog hold the left, walk him up into 2. Uh-oh, come on, JR. And there it goes, entered number 2. This is the OlTimer Horseback class, 60 years in age and older. I qualify, but I ain't sure I want to climb back on a horse anymore. Did it for about 40 years, team roping, and I don't know. Slow, slow, slow. He's playing for day money. I don't know if they're thinking about that over there or what, but when you're out of the average, you got one shot at some money. JR comes to us from Sandy Valley, Nevada. 24 states represented here, 3 provinces in Canada. Some people flew in from Australia to watch, and some from some European country, I don't know. But we've got a lot of different folks represented here. Some as close as 15 minutes away, the Hepsworth, Tyson, and Stephanie, which are on the staff here. They help announce and time and judge, and they live over here in the valley, Star Valley. So, and then we got, well, like I say, all 24 states represented. I know some from Florida, we're from Alabama, some from California, South Texas. You got them from a lot of different places. They come here for Mountain State Stock Dog Association National Finals. It's an awesome event put on with Steve White and his family and staff, and they do a great job. And I'm telling you, it's 4 arenas running every day. Tomorrow's the finals. We'll have open, nursery, intermediate, futurity, novice, and our youth will run tomorrow. So we'll crown a national champion in our youth. JR kind of went to sleep there and let that cow come on through. He's got to take it back around and reload it now. And he's at 341. He's got time if they stay together, if they don't let them get spread out and run around. Got 2 walking in. If we can get this and coaxed into coming around that corner. Walk up. Big come by. Big come by. There you go. It's got sort 1. Out the corner. 2 out the middle. Come on. And time 4:31 for J.R. Bailey and Lazy J.R. Rack from Sandy Valley, Nevada. Thank you, J.R. I met J.R. a couple of years ago at the Southwest Futurity. They were passing through on the way to the Hanging Tree Futurity or the Erickson Memorial, something like that. And I got to visit with him. We've seen him a couple of times out here and just enjoyed being around and visiting with him. Nice guy. All right, here comes Mike up in Dallas. He's got 180 points. He's playing for day money. Let's see if Mike pushes on him a little bit. Let's just see how he handles it. Mike's no cowboy from Hobbs, America. He is a 2-time national, I don't know what you call it, old-timers gold card. It's the older group in the PRCA. And he's also qualified for the regular PRCA and steer roping back in his day. Mike's done a lot of stuff. I've rode several miles with him, and me and him are really good friends. I love Mike and his family, Diane, and his boys, and which ain't boys, they're older, but Miles and Cimarron. So we got to know them over the years pretty good. Yep, and old Dallas is going to help him come by hard. Come by hard, not hard enough. Push him through. The show red back, big away, big away, big away, big away, big away, big away. What is he doing? Get around. Push him on, Mike. Come on. Come on. I'd like to root for my friends. I don't root against anybody, but I like to see my friends do good. Mike, little job there. Got that spinning there, but that gum old ball face is gonna try to slip the curtain here, and he does, and it's just not going the speed and the correctness that Mike needed for this to happen here. With this script. Now, sometimes when you do that, when you start pushing on cattle, they take offense to it, and they don't play as smooth as you'd want them to. Sometimes they do, but bring them on. You got nothing to lose but time. Good boy. He's trying. They're just not helping him none here. Not wanting to stay together, and so he's just gonna do the best he can here. .324. Every time you make a mistake, have to redo an obstacle, every time they change directions in the wrong direction, it eats clock. So it's a yin and yang thing. Four minutes. And time. 4:16 for Mike Thompson in Dallas. Done what he could do with what he had, so it's the luck of the draw, and that's the way it is sometimes. Hope he draws a better set with Nip. All right, Nutrena, proud sponsor here at the Mountain States 2026 Stock Dog Finals.
Linda Franklin and Tequila, Kitty Rennie, Lowell Rogers, and H.R. Angus.
'Kay. Who we got now? No name on the board. So tomorrow we'll start off with a novice sheep handlers meeting at 7 o'clock. Intermediate handlers cattle in the lower arena at 7. Novice cattle finals will be in the lower arena following the intermediate runs. Futurity sheep round 2 handlers meeting and following novice finals. About 7:45 nursery cattle finals. Handlers meeting upper arena after futurity sheep meeting, probably about 8, and junior handlers after nursery, followed by the open. The open's going to be last tomorrow. So if you're listening and you're close by in town, come on out and join us tomorrow for our final rounds. It's Kathy Garner and Ash. I don't see her on the list from the previous days. Must have been an add-on because there's 23 on this list and there's 24 in the book, so I don't know what her score was or anything about that right now. Looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 runs left. All right, out of 3, going to 4. I believe she just opened the door for him to go to the exhaust. Didn't need that to happen. These cattle have been in here before this week, so they know where the exhaust is. That one sure does. She got to bring them all the way out. Time's out. All right, workingstockdogs.com. Find trials in the United States, Canada, upcoming clinics, breeders, trainers, dogs, and more. Look them up online.
Okay, next up we're going to have Lowell Rogers and H.R. Angus. On deck, Barbara Jacobs and Joni.
Lowell's one of those. He was number 2 on the first day with Angus, so he's got a shot. He was 304 the first day with Angus. So he's got to be some kind of 256 to actually he's got to be to getting up top 2. 304 to 228, something like that. Better let him eat. All right, Loyall's pushing on it. There it is, time. 2:31. Loyall will be 5:35, and that is 3 seconds out of being in the top 2. $5.35 on 2. 2:35. I could put him in the day money. We'll see.
This is Barbara Jacobs and Jolene.
I don't have her on my list either. Got Barbara Jacobs and Rico, but I don't have Barbara Jacobs and Jolene, so we'll see. The only thing I can figure is she swapped dogs. I don't know. All right, she's walking them through it. Got a good run going. And time 3:41.
That was Barbara Jacobs, and actually the dog is Rico.
Okay, that was Rico.
270, time of 3:41.
So
Next up, we're going to have Guy Johnson and B.C. Dulce. On deck, Mike Thompson and Nip. In the hole, Janine Jones and Y.
So this is going to be Mike Thompson and Nip. No, this is Guy Johnson and Dulce. This is one of our top 7 that has a chance. He was 4:08 yesterday. To get in the top 2, he's got to be 1:01. He's got to be 124. I was looking at the wrong lines. So he's got to be 124 to bump himself out. He's sitting second right now. All these are unofficial. Having difficulty on number 2. Just didn't get them together, point in the right direction. I kept his dog down a little too long back there. Now he's got him in. Walk him around. Whoa, we let one out. If he could have got that white one to go back around, he'd been all right, but he's still fine. He's daylighted him. He can carry him back around now. All right, time 3:30 for Dulce and Guy Johnson. About 5 runs left. The OlTimer Horseback Mountain States National Finals 2026. Nutrena, we're trusted and loyal friend. We're in the Loyal Life Arena, the main arena. All of our arenas are named after products and lines of Nutrena, the great sponsors that we have here. They've been with us for years. So you can feed Nutrena, or if you're thinking about feeding Nutrena, give them a shot. Mike Thompson and Nip. They got to be fast. Getting the top 2. Mike was 340 with Nip. First round. Oh, come on. Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike. Come on. 222 for Mike Thompson and Nip. It was 340 yesterday. That would be 602. And that won't quite get him in. Nice run. Maybe from day money today.
Mike Thompson and Nip, full score 270 and a time of 222. I believe that's second place for the round.
Okay, unofficially second place
We'll have
in the round.
Jones and Y, which will round out this class. This will be our last dog in this class. And then they'll do some quick calculations, and we will have the top 2 come back for champion and reserve.
Okay, they're saying that Janine Jones and Y is up, and that will round out the class, do the calculations, and see who is in the top 2. Unofficially, I have got Guy Johnson and Cindy. Cap and June, Cap, Guy and June with Cindy, unofficially. All mine's unofficial. All right, she's coming down to 4. Didn't lead that to turn back. We're at 235. Trying to get him in the pen. And there they go. And she's a little out of whack to sort. We'll get the dog back around so they don't come out. Gotta get him moving, get him sorted. 4:29, got 30 seconds. $15. And we got it done, 4:48. All right, we're gonna pause just a minute. Stay with us, got the final 2 coming up at the calculations.
Country Vet Naturals dog food is crafted for hard-working dogs, packed with high-quality protein, essential vitamins and minerals. It's designed to fuel their energy and endurance. No fillers, no artificial additives, just pure natural nutrition for your loyal partner. Our formulas support your dog's digestive health, ensuring they can thrive at their best with comfort and ease. Country Vet Naturals gives your dog the strength and stamina to perform their best.
All right, here we go. This is Loyall Rogers and Angus, HR Angus. And if you want to know why, because Steve just made an announcement, there was 3 seconds separate. I ain't even on. Testing. Hello. Am I on? I don't know. Hello. Okay. Maybe we are, maybe we're not. I don't know. Anyway, Steve made an announcement. There's only 3 seconds separating Loyall from the second place guy that got in. Guy was 5:32. Loyall was 5:35. So Steve made an announcement. We're going to take the top 3 today. You can do that when you're the boss. And so it was so close that we're gonna have 3 here in the final. So we're taking the top 3. Loyall comes to us from Seminary, Mississippi. A little over flanky there. Loyall needs to run as good and smooth as he can to put the pressure on the next 2. But right now, this old calf right here, Brandy J6, ain't wanting to go where he needs to go. I know this dog, and he's telling to walk up, but what he will do is light him up if he ain't careful. Oh, come on, Loyall. Quit overflanking your dog. You've been in this business a long time. Loyall's one of the guys that actually started the ABCA, and a long time ago, him and his uncle, him and his brothers, Lincoln, he's been kind of grown up in this deal. He got him shot in there at 216, and you just get them split and sorted right here. Got it done. Told you Angus would light him up. 227. All right, there's your first one. Complete score and a 227. That's going to put some pressure on the other 2. He's got his done. They got to get theirs. Up next, we should have Guy Johnson and Cap.
Okay, this is way unofficial because I'm adding it in my head. Looks like a full score of 270 will give him 810, and I believe a time of 803, but I'm going to calculate and make sure. Guy Johnson and let's see, Guy Johnson, Double J Cap come in. You're coming with a 540 and a 532, so you need to be at least 5 seconds faster than him.
All right. So Loyall's put the pressure on right here on Guy and Double J Cap. Got to be 5 seconds faster than Loyall. With Guy Johnson and Cap, he knows he's got to be 5 seconds faster, so he's got to be 222, I think, to bump Loyall out of at least reserve. Right now, Loyall's wearing the buckle. It's his to lose, or Guy's to win, whichever way you want to look at it. If he shoots these in here without that going by, we'll be good. Now we got to play ring around the rosy. It's not going to help. And dadgummit, that goes in. Every time you got something that goes wrong, you got to redo it. It takes time. Clock eaters. Maybe coming in a little hot into 2, might's growing chickens. So we got to see what happens here. Let them get down there and start milling around that exhaust where they've been. That's where they want to go, and they get aggravated and stubborn. We are going to see, he's at 150. It's going to be hard for him to be 225 right now. But you know what? If he can go ahead and complete, then that puts the pressure on Cindy Coleman to have to go and complete her run to be at least reserve. Because if he finishes his course, then he's sitting in reserve, and then so Cindy's got to come back at least be faster than the reserve to ensure that, and she could bump Loyall out of the championship. So Loyall, he's sitting good. He did his part. So we're already at reserve time right now at 2:31. So he's playing for second place, but that's pretty good in the national finals. Here in Afton, Wyoming, 2026 MSSA National Finals. All right, he got it done. He's got 3:26 on the clock. So he's got a minute and a half. .359, one through clean, going out to hustle. Going to shiv him. I don't believe he can get it done. Too far, 30 seconds. So right now, it looks like Loyall Rogers is going to be sitting in the catbird seat. I always like to be, somewhere around that second, third high call, and you do your job, and then the high call team, they got to do their thing, puts pressure on them. Ten seconds. Got to be fast. 5, 2, 1. Almost. He almost recouped all of that and come through with a full score, but bless his heart, he didn't.
With a score of 225 and a time of 5 minutes.
It's not a good deal for him right there. But right now, Loyall Rogers is sitting in the championship seat. He's in reserve seat. This lady has to come in here and do her job.
23 seconds.
She's got 23 seconds to play with. So that means she's got to be 250 something. She's got to be under 3. Right at under 3 on this run. So it's tight at the top.
Or just let you run. All right. Good luck, Cindy.
So, even though Guy didn't have the run he wanted, If something goes south right here, then he's still sitting good because he made the top 2. But she's going to have to drop 45 points and finish with time faster than Guy to get it done. Now, the thing of it is, these cattle look good. They're shouldered up. They're moving a little fast. Dog gives a little education shot to the back end, over flanks there. And this right here can go south in just a minute if he ain't careful, But those cattle were moving so slow and methodical that she felt like maybe she needed to speed up the run. And I'm not sure if she did or didn't, but, right now it's hers to win or hers to lose, depending on how you look at it, half full or half empty. She got a minute. She got a minute and 2 minutes right now to get it done. Loyall Rogers is sitting over there twisting his good knee, which I don't know if he's got 2 good knees. But anyway, he's, this thing right here is going to get tight if she don't get him moving and moving correctly. And Loyall Rogers is going to come out of here with a championship carried back to Seminary, Mississippi. That way he can brag about it all the way home to his son, Lincoln. How he knows how to win. Minute and a half. So she's got about a minute and a half to get these through 4 up in the pen and sorted in order to claim her OlTimer's Horseback Championship. About at 2 minutes. Hey, I told y'all, you don't never know what's happening until it's happening. All right, 2:20. I didn't need that. Need to keep them moving forward. 2:30. 2:30. .248. Getting close. Don't overflank and turn them around. And they went right by the pin, one of them did. That's going to hurt her. 309. .325. Got to sort them. She's playing for reserve right now. She's still in the business. Bam, and time. 3:37. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is our last run. We'll try to hang with you right here till we get us.
That'll give her an 8:46. Congratulations, all the way from Mississippi.
Loyall Rogers is your horseback OlTimers national champion. Loyall Rogers. Again, Kefty is the reserve champion. Ladies and gentlemen, we're done here today. Be back tomorrow, 7 o'clock.